welcome to my channel. My name is Peter Cecile. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the way through which you can search for accommodation in Canada, whether as an international student, as a worker, as the case may be. I'm going to be showing you how to search using Facebook Marketplace and also how to search using Kijiji. But before I do that, I want to just talk about some, about 5 or 6 things that you want to think about before finding a room. So after that, I'm just going to go to my computer and show you how to search. So if that's what you're looking for, make sure you watch this video till the very end. As a new student, one of the things that you really want to first think about, maybe not just a student, if you're a student or you are new to Canada, maybe as a permanent resident, so these are some of the things to consider, but this is just specific for students. Okay, number one thing you want to consider is how far is that particular bus stop from, is that particular accommodation from the bus stop. I'll give an example on my computer. And the second thing you want to think about is how far is it from the school. Okay, I mean, in some places, you should be able to get something not more than 20 minutes, 25 minutes, from the university, because you don't want it to be like, an hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours from, that's really way too far. Okay, so make sure it's really very close to school. And the third thing you want to think about is, do you want to stay in the basement or in the main floor? So the basement is like the lower, just like beneath the floor. And but the thing is that even during winter, it's not going to be, because you're in the basement, it's going to be much more colder than the other places. No, because there is heater everywhere, right? So whether main floor, basement, it's just that with the main floor is much more visible to the outside. Okay, the fifth thing you want to consider is, do you want a furnished apartment or an unfurnished apartment? A furnished apartment means there's going to be bed, there might be a chair, there might be a chair and a desk, and then the kitchen, there's refrigerators and everything. So that is mostly the furnished. What I define as furnished is usually bed and, let's say, table and maybe cabinet, wardrobe cabinet, as the case may be. Okay, so for new students, if you don't want to be stressing yourself buying foams and doing some other things, you can actually get a furnished apartment, so you don't have to stress yourself buying foam. But if you think you'll be able to buy all of those things, then you can go for an unfurnished apartment. Number 5, is it a shared room? Okay, is it like 3 people using a particular one washroom, as the case may be? How many people are using the living room? Also think about that. And then number 6, do I need to sign a lease, okay, or not? Because most places here, they will say sign a 1-year lease, which means like a contract that you have to be there for 1 year. One of the things people do is to, maybe their lease is yet to expire, and then they kind of transfer that lease to another person. Okay, maybe they don't like the place, as the case may be. So that's some of the 6 things to consider when renting a room. And then, of course, the price. Decide how much you want to spend in terms of your budget. Once you've decided that, now it's time to start searching. So I'm going to be going to my computer and show you exactly how to search using Facebook Marketplace or Kijiji. When you go to Marketplace, you're going to see like different things available. Go to property renters, and then just talk about what is the minimum price that you want. Let's say I want between 400 and maybe my budget is not more than, I'm just going to put $650. So this will actually depends on the province that you are. Okay, so you should know the range, in terms of what is available for you in that particular province where you are staying. So I'm just using an example where, you can get a good place for $600. And then I want to, you can search, in terms of if you want a 1 bedroom. So you click on this and then just put it as 1 bedroom, and then rental property type. If you want an apartment or a house, that's fine. You can click on both of them. That's good. And then once you are done with that, you now need to really check, how far it is from your university. Okay, so I'm just going to give you an example, okay, because I really know this map very well. So This one here right now is the University of Alberta. Okay, so let's see what and what is available. So if I just zoom it out a little bit, so there's a room here that says $700, and then the my price change. That's hold on. So I actually set my price to a minimum of, oh, sorry. So maximum of $650, because I don't want to rent a room as a student for 1,200. Okay. So you can see that they are usually, because it's quite, the price is the how much you're spending is less. So this is $550. So if I just check, this is University of Alberta. So from the way it is now, this is actually close to University of Alberta. This is close to University of Alberta, right? This is close to University of Alberta. This is close to University of Alberta. Anything around this area is close to University of Alberta. Even though I just zoom it out a little bit, even this one, and this, they're also close to University of Alberta. All of these ones are kind of close. So it depends on how close you want to stay, right? And then let's assume I want to check out this house, and I just click on the price, and then everything about the house is going to show. Okay, so it's going to tell you the kind of house that it is. So you can just kind of flip around. Okay, this is the kitchen area. This should be the room or something, or like the living room, I guess, and then this can be like a cabinet, and then the washroom, and then this might be the room. It depends on if you want this. Then just kind of think about it. Is it furnished? So as it is now, it is not furnished. Okay, like I said, if you are interested and you want to now, reach out to the person, just click on this and ask the person, send the person a message and ask if it is still available. Okay, you can just check couple of other houses. Let's say we want to check another one. We want to check another one. Let's say we want to check this one that is 600, and this one that is 650. Okay, so when we click on this, it tells us if we can see. So this is actually unfurnished, right? And then you can see the house. You can see where the washing machine is, and then I think this might be the room, and then this is the washroom, and then the kitchen area. So if you like the floor, just the same thing. Reach out to the person, and if you just want to double check the distance between that, just copy the particular address and then go to Google and then just type in that address, and then you can click on map. When you click on map, then it's going to tell you like where are you heading to, right? And you can actually now put it. Let's say I'm just using University of Alberta as an example. If you are in any other university, you can also just type the name of the university. So I'm going to type it, and then let's say I am going from there to University of Alberta. Okay, so let's see. So it tells me that with bus, it's just like 7 minutes. Okay, 7 minutes with the bus to the University of Alberta. How about if I'm walking? If I'm walking, it's just 10 minutes. It depends on where you are going at the University of Alberta. And then if you're using a bike, probably around 4 minutes, right? And then if you are driving, of course, it's like, really. So it depends on where you are going at the University of Alberta. So that is the way you search through the U of A. And then one thing you can also, let me just try to check for like a place that is just a little bit farther, so that I can explain to you how you can check, the bus I've lived in. I usually start or by searching using this particular two websites. So let's say I click on Kijiji, okay, and then I open it, then try to make sure that this is in because I'm in ed meeting. I just save this to ed meeting, right? If you're in maybe Calgary or Toronto or any other place, just type it and then go to real estate, and then under real estate go to for rent. You can go to room rentals and roommates. You can just kind of play around those different rental opportunities that are available. And then this is where you can now add your filters. Okay, it will ask you, in terms of your price. You can actually put, how much you maybe the maximum that you want to spend for rent. So add filters. So I can actually now add some other things like prices and everything. Okay. I don't want to spend more than, let me just put it in, let's put it at 650. Okay, or let me just say 620. Okay, furnished. You want furnished? If it's yes, you can. If you want furnished, you click on yes. If you want pet, if you are pet friendly, you can put yes, and then other price, other things as well. And then I just click on this, and then let's see what they are going to give to me. So this one says room for rent, inquiries only. And so if you just click on this, just click on the room for rent, and then so there is a person's phone number. If you want, you can actually call the person. So if you want to just probably view the room a little bit, so you can click on that, and then okay, so this is the room. Just click on next. Then this is inside of the room, and I think this might be furnished, as the case may be. But if you are not sure, just ask the person. Okay, just ask the person if this particular room is furnished. And then if you are interested, just you can sign in and email the person. Now this is the address. Okay, so I'm going to type this address and then go back to my Google Maps, and then just put it there to the U of A and see how far it is. So as you can see, with bus, this is about 40 minutes with bus. If you are working, it's going to be 3 hours. So there is not even, if you this is really too far. This is really too far. If you are at the University of Alberta, this is just too far. Okay, so you can find something 20 minutes as the case may be. And even see here, if you click on this, from that particular stop there is a bus, and then you enter one bus and you move 3 minutes, and then you have to enter train for another 20 minutes. So if you don't want those multiple transport, just look for one where the accommodation is quite closer to the university. So if you don't like that because of the distance, you check the next one, right? Let's say this particular one, it says uh, posted. It's basically how you search for accommodation using Facebook Marketplace or Kijiji. If you have any question, message them. If they respond, tell them how to set up a time for viewing. Then go view the place. If you are interested, they might ask they might ask you to send a deposit, and then the room is all yours. You can now make agreement on when you are going to resume, when you are going to take occupancy of that place. So that is that for that, how to second accommodation using Facebook Marketplace and Kijiji. If you found this video useful, please click the like button, and also share, and also subscribe to this channel, so that whenever new videos are released, you'll be the first person to get notified.